Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another match in Heroes of Storm. This time we're taking a look at one of the big evils from the Diablo Universe, Azmodan himself. Azmodan has been a part of the game since 2014, so obviously he has seen quite a lot of rework. But the key component of playing this big dude is to actually try to push the lanes and do a crap ton of siege damage, so that should be your primary focus. Azmodan has a couple of builds which you can focus upon. I'm gonna be showing you one where I will go over the talents which I will be picking up. And I will try to feature this build from Heroes of Fire. I think I was able to find it there, but I'm not really sure right now. So go check out also the comment section of the video to find out more. Now, when it comes to Azmodan, I like to focus on a couple of things, and hopefully we're gonna have a good match. Actually, in preparations for this video, I had one of the most fun match for Azmodan ever. We had this Genji on the enemy team, and whenever he was jumping away or trying to go away, I somehow was able to find exactly the spot where to throw that giant fire orb and kill him. So it was the most funniest thing ever. I don't know if I will be able to replicate the success which I had during that match, but anyhow, let's go over the abilities. So the Globe of Annihilation is a ranged attack which deals quite a lot of damage, and there are a bunch of quests which are bound to this. Summon Demon Warrior creates a unit which adds to a push or creates something additional in the battle that is going to be attacking. And then there is the All Shall Burn. This is a form of a laser which you can apply either to structures or either to enemy heroes. The trait of Azmodan is the Demon Lieutenant. You actually can put the Demon Lieutenant onto any lane as long as there are minions present, and it allows you to actually push the enemy lane further because the Demon Lieutenant will give boosts to your friendly minions. When it comes to the heroic abilities, we have the Demonic Invasion. This actually spawns a bunch of demons which fall from the sky into the circular shape, and then they start to wreak havoc. And then there is the Tide of Sin. Now, back in the day when I used to play this game, Tide of the Sin used to be probably the more preferred heroic ability because it created this weird black pool underneath Azmodan, empowering him. And after that, if you would have to combine it with the Globe of Annihilation, you would deal a whole lot more damage. But actually, with this build, which I will be focusing on, we're gonna choose the Demonic Invasion. So what talents are we gonna go with? For the first talent, I'm gonna go with Gluttony. So increase the number of stacks of Annihilation gained by hitting heroes with a Globe of Annihilation from 2 to 4. After gaining 200 Annihilation, each enemy hit by Globe of Annihilation reduces its cooldown by 0.25 seconds and doubles it against the heroes. You have also additional quests. I do prefer to use this one. After that, I go with the Army of Hell. So summoning Demon Warrior spawns an additional demon. So instead of just having one, you're gonna have two of them. Then I like to go with Art of Chaos. So if Globe of Annihilation hits 2 or more heroes, it restores 40 mana and gain an extra 4 Annihilation. Then we're gonna go with the Demonic Invasion, followed by Chain of Command. So the cooldown of the Demon Lieutenant's Demonic Smite is reduced by 2 seconds, blah blah blah. Basically, you're just empowering the demon. Then we're gonna go with Total Annihilation. So Globe of Annihilation damages heroes for an additional 4% of their maximum health. And at level 20, we're gonna go with Siege Breaker. So Azmodan's demons deal 40% increased damage to structures. So again, we're focusing on dealing the siege damage, and of course, by grabbing the Annihilation, we are gonna be able to empower the attack even further and create a larger push against the enemy lanes. So let's jump into the match and let's see how much fun can we have with Azmodan.
So it begins.
And we find ourselves on Battlefield of Eternity. Friendly team consisting of Azmodan, Hanzo, Illidan, Irel, Murky. Enemy team Elrag, Raynor, Tassadar, Greymane, and Sonya. I have to say, the enemy team is far better equipped in order to actually focus their attention onto the objective. You have Sonya, you have Tassadar, you have Raynor, you have Elrag, you have Greymane. They are going to be able to do a lot of damage to either the demon or the angel based on who we are going to get. Based on this side, I'm assuming we're going to get the demon, so we are going to have to start hitting the angel. So we're gonna see how that's gonna all work out. Of course, we're gonna start stacking up our quests here. We're gonna start to focus on Raynor. Whoever we can do the damage to, we are gonna do the damage to. And if the two are gonna stand like that, I'm just gonna do exactly this. I need to be kind of careful here with Tassadar. Doing good job with the shield there, but Raynor, I don't know, is he gonna make it? Yeah, lucky bastard. If we would have more globes of annihilation stacked up, he definitely would not enjoy that globe landing on top of him. Okay, I'm trying to be careful here. Murky falling, but he counts only like 0.25 kill, so it's really not that much. Raynor is taking that damage quite nicely. So as long as he keeps doing dumb stuff like that, I do not mind. So keep doing what you keep on doing. We're gonna follow up that push of Murky. We're gonna dunk on the minions. And we're gonna get Tassadar here. Directly might get a kill. A really great job there. Really nice. We're gonna send in all of our units. We're gonna keep on pressuring this lane, and if we will have the mana for it, of course, I will try to dunk on top of Raynor. We're able to get that stack of annihilation. Looks like Illidan and Murky are going for the camp, so I don't need to remain in this lane and try to hold it, which is actually doable, all things considered. But once Tassadar is gonna join in on the party, it's gonna be a little bit trickier. So goal here is to keep pressuring Raynor. We're gonna get the additional soldier to join our lane. It looks like Illidan is gonna be trying to grab the camp. Able to still land a hit. Okay, I need to back the hell off because this is really dangerous. We are gonna have the CP cup in a couple of moments, so I need to wait for that. Please stand so close to one another. I love it when you do that. Unfortunately, don't have anyone on whom the lieutenant can spawn in. So if I don't get the mana which I need from the CP cup, I will not be able to support this lane. Let's send the lieutenant over to the bottom lane. Let's send this over here. And can we laser someone? Illidan is pushing in. Greymane is on top of him. We're gonna get 2 stacks of annihilation here. Really low on mana. Really need to be careful here. Gonna send in those units. Duncan on top of Sonya. Illidan is focusing the wrong target, so let's try to provide some help here. As long as we are able to distract the enemy from pushing in too much, we're gonna be able to do some amazing things here. Our wall is unfortunately falling, so we need to be careful when it comes to that. I cannot really exchange too much damage here. Okay, it looks like the angel and demon are relocating. I'm gonna have to go send the lieutenant here, and from the base of our operation, move in and try to... Yeah, this is exactly what I said. The enemy team is far better equipped to deal with the objective. There are just maps where certain heroes absolutely do an amazing job, and then there are maps where they absolutely suffer because the maps are not really that well equipped in order to accommodate them. So if you are doing quick play, you never know what you might end up with, but definitely it's gonna throw you into the mix and get you ready for God knows what might happen. So it's all about trying and keeping it challenging for you and just trying to do whatever can be done. I'm gonna actually leave Murky here, and I'm gonna go down to the bottom lane and let him try to hold off the two. I am trying to see if I will be able to dunk on Whitemane. He was able to dodge, which really sucks. We need to spawn in these guys so that we can do the lieutenant, so that we can dunk like this and get rid of the pressure on our keep. So I was able to hold off the enemy pressure. I need to rotate to the top here, trying to do my job, trying to dunk on the two of them here. They're able to dodge from that distance. Murky dying, unfortunately, is gonna put a lot of pressure on the last tower here on the top lane. Murky really should try to relocate his egg, or we're gonna have some serious trouble. Tassadar shielding, really nice job there. I'm gonna take the CP cup just because we can. Don't really know what build Murky is going for. They didn't have too many chances to like take a look at it. Raynor is taking the damage from the globe. I don't know if Tassadar is trying to do the camp or what's happening over here. Need to be wary of his presence. Let's try to dunk. Okay, we're gonna have these three who are gonna actually attack. Raynor is gonna trigger his self-healing. And he's just gonna stand there and take the globe. What the hell just managed to grab this goddamn camp? I mean, okay, well, that's just weird. So we're gonna go with the demonic invasion. This is gonna allow us to summon a bunch of demons in the tiny circle, as I mentioned already. You need to be careful about Great Mane here trying to pressure the living crap out of me. We're gonna put down those demons and try to get Tassadar. Really nice from Arel. She was able to rotate in here and able to put down the necessary pressure in order to win that fight. We're gonna actually put down the laser here on this dude. 40 seconds until we have access to our CP cup. Objective is up, so let's try to rotate down here. Let's put down the lieutenant over to help out. Looks like we were able to take down half of the enemy angel's health in the process, and so okay, now we're gonna have quite the challenging situation here. Trying to dunk on top of them here. Really nice steal from our team. Really great job trying to avoid the stun, trying to keep the pressure on, trying to put down the laser. I don't know if the enemy is over there. We definitely did manage to miss. That's most unfortunate. Let's put down the laser since he's here. Illidan going for the hunt is going to temporarily stun him. Which is going to allow us to get that kill. And we're going to get this objective. Gonna dunk over here in order to clear out some of these minions. We have 186 stacks so far. So overall, nice job, but it can be far better. So let's put down the pressure. Let's summon the lieutenant. Let's put down the soldiers. Let's dunk down onto the minions. Let's try to create some opening for us to pressure the bottom keep. It looks like Murky is standing by the demon on the top lane there. So he's not really going to be able to match up against the entire enemy team, that's for sure. But we can go in and try to have some fun with the enemies. See if we can keep stacking the annihilation globes. Fortunately, Murky dying there. I really need to check what build he's going for. Okay, so interesting choice. Usually if you go for Octo Grab, you try to make sure that you have skills that support longevity for Murky so that he is a little bit more tanky. but it might work. Who knows? Who knows? I haven't done a Murky video yet. Might come. I will have to find some sort of build which I like. I haven't played Murky too much, and Murky can be great, but you also need to have a great matchmaker or a really decent team in order to support whatever the hell it is that Murky is doing. So let's try to keep pressuring the top keep here. Murky is seeking out the minions. And I'm gonna start to rotate down to the bottom. Murky would be able to totally grab the top Merc camp. Merc camp, yeah, I know, the waters are murky. Let's try to dunk. I wasn't really sure what he is exactly gonna be trying to do here. But Hanzo able to get that kill, that's all that matters. Looks like the enemy was able to steal this camp. Murky doing the smart thing and actually picking up the top Merc camp is gonna help out quite a lot. Okay, I need to try and pressure now the bottom, because that seems to be where nobody is from the enemy team, and now they're trying to pressure our top keep. It looks like the entire team is actually pushing up. So let's try to punish them for that. I'm still surprisingly quite far. Alarak moving back in. I'm not really sure what that's all about. But yeah, we're not gonna let them just get away with this. So it looks like Tassadar is gonna be going through here. And yeah, he's not gonna survive that. So really good job from Tassadar to pick up the invisibility, which was actually a thing or a feature or a skill which Tassadar used to have before the big rework for him. I really don't like what has happened to Tassadar in general right now. We're gonna actually steal this from Great Mane. I don't understand what this was all about. Trying to pressure it like this without the support of his team. If he would done one of the top or the bottom camps on the map, I can totally understand that, but I don't know if the enemies are AFK or what's the situation. Sometimes it's really hard to tell if you either have just really like bad players or new players. Heroes of the Storm has seen like a huge exodus of its more skilled, experienced player base. Like usually when I now play the game, it's like I'm going up against people who have like level 200, etc, etc. That does not mean that the player is bad, but obviously he has not been playing the game for as long, and so I don't know, they might not have seen some of the change. They might have started playing because some friend recommended the game. I mean, people turn 18 all the time, so it's hard to really tell. Let's try to dunk here. We're able to land that successfully, but I need to keep an eye out also on my mana level. Don't have a keep at the top to which I can retreat. So I need to be really extremely careful on how much do I decide to push out here. Because if Greymane decides to go after me and I have absolutely zero support, I'm not gonna have a good time. So he is clearing out those minions. I cannot really support them too much, and he's gonna go after me. Now he decided to pull off, although he would have been able to pressure the living crap out of me. So I'm trying to make sure that we're going to be able to apply some pressure here on the top lane. But the big battle is happening down at the bottom. That's exactly where I'm going to dunk. Able to get that kill. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Trying to hit Tassadar. Unfortunately, I did not aim it correctly. So that's my bad. Looks like we are going to be doing the camps right now. So Illidan is going to the top camp. I'm going to try to pressure this minion lane. So let's do this. Let's put down the lieutenant on top of them. We are 3 levels in front of the enemy, so that's really making me think that maybe some from the enemy team might be AFK or something. It's really hard to tell. I have had really mixed experiences, honestly. Like, people give up after 2 minutes. Like, they call it quits. They just say good game, and like they don't care anymore. And I think it's pretty damn stupid and sad, because MOBAs are meant to be challenging. So I don't know. And these guys are gonna pressure the living crap out of me. Yep. I was extending way too much. I did not have too much health. That was kind of stupid, but maybe I'm gonna help my team to secure a bunch of kills here. Maybe not. Sonya is definitely gonna die here. And it looks like Tassadar was able to wall off this. And he's gonna be able to escape. And these are exactly the H pools you are looking for when you are playing Alarak, or sorry, what are we called, Azmodan, because if you manage to hit the globe at that point, you're able to do a crap ton of damage. Hanzo is gonna be stunned. The entire enemy team, except of Greymane and also Raynar, is actually dead, and we are gonna be recovering quite soon. So I'm gonna be on the map before Alarak and Sonya, so really need to try and make sure to provide some support. Whitemane is getting killed by Murky. I know that can suck, but it is what it is. If you have a tanky Murky, you can do quite a lot of damage. Let's put down the Lieutenant in order to support that push. Let's dunk and put the laser on, so we can keep on applying pressure. Azmodan, not the best when it comes to doing this objective. You will be far better at the, let's say, Infernal Shrines, where you have to summon the Punisher, because all these units are able to then keep punching the little creatures which keep spawning from the altar. And by doing so, you are able to ensure that you are going to be able to group up the units, and then you can use the Globe of Annihilation to like hit multiple targets simultaneously, so you can do that much more damage to them. We're gonna have a lot of pressure here on the bottom lane. I need to be careful here because lots of stuff can happen. If Murky dies, it's not so horrible, because of course he only counts for 0.25 health or a kill. So you have to kill him 4 times in order for it to count with experience, as if you killed one actual hero. Despite the fact that Murky can become quite annoying and do a crap ton of damage. Let's try to dunk here. Okay, Raynar doing great job. Illidan is doing quite risky maneuver flying over there through here. Trying to get to the Tassadar, and with combination of attack from Hanzo, are able to take him out. Let's see what can be done here. And with that, the demon is able to destroy the core.
MVP.
So overall, yeah, it's kind of hard to tell if the player base for Heroes of Fire is still the same and still as powerful as it used to be, or if it's just new generation of people who are rediscovering Warcraft, Diablo, Overwatch, and other games who are trying to come in here. But anyhow, that's gonna be it for Azmodan. So if you did like it, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more matches for Heroes of the Storm, check out the playlist. It will be featured in the video's description or at the end of the video. I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I will see you all at the next one. Thank you all for watching, and bye-bye.